Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to C Monroe Talks, and today we have a special guest for you.
Mr. CV. Any other Mr. CV is a counterfeit, so definitely go check out Mr. CV on all platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Just type in Mr. CV. Let's go back to C Monroe.
So, first question, how much of your past should your partner know?
Ooh. Do you want to go first?
I don't mind.
Yeah, go first.
Personally, I think your past is your past. And to be honest, I feel like there's certain things that need to be left unsaid so that you can move forward in your relationship. You don't want to be in a relationship where you guys are using each other's past against each other and, giving some sort of misleading information and making assumptions. I think it makes your relationship more complicated than it is. So I think, yes, maybe just a little basic, your past. Don't really talk about your past relationships, but in terms of your past experiences and what you've learned from them and how you can move forward from these, maybe trauma-related issues or maybe certain mistakes that you've made. But me personally, my past would always motivate me in the future. Wherever I've gone wrong in the past, I should use it as motivation in the future to just want to do better and, improve my life. But yeah, hand it over to Mr. CV.
How much should your partner know? To be honest with you, yes, your past is your past, but I think your partner should know some of your past because obviously it also allows them to understand. Let's say, for example, you didn't tell your partner that you was with some guy before, and then maybe the guy was even a close friend of yours or someone you know, and then all of a sudden you show your guy your picture of your friend. He's like, oh, I'll be with you, and it looks somehow. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I think obviously some certain parts that are so personal to you that you feel like, okay, you don't want to share, then cool, you don't need to tell your partner. But I think in general, you should build a kind of a situation or relationship where you guys are open about certain things, because obviously you need a bit of openness and trust and in your relationship, and I think that's quite important. And I think if you start to, this I shouldn't do, obviously you don't tell them straight away everything, but some certain parts I think they should know for sure.
So, Mr. CV, would you date somebody that's dated one of your boys in the past?
Ooh. That's a difficult one.
So would you date your friend's ex?
Personally, I wouldn't personally. I wouldn't go there. But in saying that, a situation has happened before where things has happened. But generally, no, I wouldn't.
It was more of a coincidence.
It was more of a coincidence, yes.
It wasn't deliberately. Yeah. I feel like, personally, I would not date any of my friends' ex because they've shared, like, intimate moments, maybe hard moments in terms of exchanging emotions. And imagine you look at your partner and just think, like, listen, you've been with my friends. Maybe this is how you was treating her.
Also as well. I think with guys especially.
Bro code.
No, with guys especially, apart from bro code, I think it's more of a situation where out of respect, this is why I did it anyway. When the situation happened, like you said, it was a coincidence. Yeah. Because if I knew that, my friend is being there or my friend is dated this person, I wouldn't have even gone near. But it was just like I wasn't even aware. It just happened that then I just.
With me, it's just strictly no. Even an associate or a mutual exchange in the past, I don't think I would, because I can share an experience quickly.
If you didn't know, 1 second before you share the experience. Let's say, for example, you never knew that your friend was, and then you have gone far into the relationship. Then, to be honest with you, that's not really your fault, really. But if at the beginning you knew and you still go with it, then obviously that's your own personal choice.
Yeah,
but
because from my past experience, I was dating a guy and we kind of like broke up and we had a bit of a break. But unfortunately, we were still intimate, we were still seeing each other. We felt as if like our relationship... Yeah, but obviously that's when I was younger. Me, once you're my ex, you are my ex. But all I'm going to say is like, yeah, so we broke up, we had a break, but I had like a mutual friend with him, like more of an associate, or she became an associate. And one time I must have gone to his house and she must have snuck up in his house and she was coming from that direction, right? And she saw me and I was just thinking, where's this girl coming from? But me, I remember that we all have mutual friends, we all chill together. And sometimes when he's talking, you know when that girl just giggling, like she's so in love, like, you know, she's giving the guy more energy than normal. So me, I just said like, I asked him like, are you and this girl having a situation together? And then he was like, yeah. But then later on, she made it seem like she started spreading bad rumours about me, how when I was dating him, I was cheating on him with his friend, I was doing so and so that he won't associate himself with me. But my advice to women, if a man is not finished with a woman, don't go make yourself Madame number 3 in the picture. You need to wait until it's done. Because even when I addressed him about the situation, because somebody confirmed that they were seeing each other, he said no. He wasn't even trying to accept her. So, personally, she had an issue with me for no reason because I was still seeing him. I had to call it a day because I was just like, if this man actually likes me, he wouldn't be associating himself with another woman. So, I just kept it like that. To be honest, I feel like the relationship was obviously done anyways. We was just still trying to coexist amongst each other and force things. Okay, and then, lastly, they did end up getting into a relationship. But he was just a compulsive cheater. And that's what I'm saying. There's no such thing as you stealing another woman's man. That guy is naturally for the streets.
Okay. But is he... You said both of you guys were not together like that.
We was on a break.
Okay, you was on a break. Wait, you was on a break or you guys were not together?
We was just... I'd say we was heading to the not together.
Okay, because if you say you're not together... and then you now decide to go with another girl.
No, that's why I wasn't stressed. I wasn't stressed at him dating another girl. Even every time he would come back to me...
It's just because it was close to...
It's more of the principle, but it was also... She was a mutual friend. Oh, yeah. And she was like more of an associate. So if he's dealing with me and then we live so close together and then he's dealing with her and I'm coming across her and we're crossing paths... Obviously, it's like he's playing games, but he's not going to play me because at the end of the day, we're done. Do you know what I mean? Okay. If I want to look a bit of loving, I can call him right now and he'll come and give it to me. But it's not going to take me anywhere because we're not planning a future together. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, like, that was my personal experience. Well, anyways, and back to the actual question of how much of your past should your ex know. I think if you've got mutual friends, at least let the person know that you've dated so-and-so. No, 100%. So that you don't clash.
Also, what I wanted to say is, like, for me, when the situation happened in terms of the coincidence, one thing I did do was I called my guy and I said, look, listen, this is the situation. But also, when you asked that first question about how much should your partner know, I think, obviously, the girl was in a bit of a sticky situation. Because if she had told me that, she's done something with my guy, obviously, I would have ended it there. So maybe that's the reason why she kept quiet about it. She wanted me to just know myself and then make my own decision. But once I knew and I was already in there already, like, it's gone far, the whole situation, that's when I called my guy and out of respect and I said, look, listen, I know things has happened, but I'm now with the girl. Let it go. But then, a couple times later, or a few times later, I now found out that the guy he didn't know that I was with her. Like, I was like, I'm with you right now. It was now sending messages saying, where are you, blah, blah, blah. That's when I was like,
They have unfinished business.
Hey, it's not like they have unfinished business, but even